Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Cook from Principles of Marketing. Now we are at week 11. I have important announcements and topics for this week and tasks to be completed by the due date. Just a reminder, you need to submit one-page summary of one business concept and the type of good or service that you would like to do for your final project that possibly can address the consumer trend that you have submitted and or the problem that you have picked when you submit an assignment related to that. So you can look back to two assignments that you have submitted, which is consumer trend and global or local issue that you have submitted. Maybe you can start a business that possibly address both issues at the same time, but it's not a requirement. Also, if you need example of how a business concept can address a trend or problem, I would suggest that you visit the Blackboard under week 6. Week 6 contain a folder called Form an Example of Poster, which is example for your final project. In that folder, there are two examples, which is a very good example for the final project, but do not copy their ideas. You can read through that poster to see how their business concept and product or service they're offering can address global or local issues as well as the trend that they have picked. Now, for the topic that you have to cover this week, include chapter 14 and 15. Each chapter should be really helpful for your final project as well as the business concept that you have to think about for your final project or for this upcoming assignment. For example, chapter 14 talking about retailing, and retailing is a concept that you might be familiar of, but you probably need to read through it so that you can pick the right retail format for your business idea. For example, retail format include physical store that can also branch out to different types of retail formats such as department store, discount store, convenience stores. If you want to do a combination of online store and physical store, you still have to explain what format do you pick. For example, department store like Macy comes with physical store and online store. So be specific about the format of retail store that you would like to pick for your business. Again, if you refer to the example of poster, that should help you as well. And chapter 5 is about marketing communication. So broadly, this chapter gives you an overview of what marketing communication is and why it's so important that you use good tools and appropriate tools to communicate about your marketing activities. And the future chapter from 16 to 19 would be specific tool that you can use for your marketing communication. This chapter is a broad concept and overview of popular marketing communication tools. After you complete reading and video lectures of chapter 14 and 15, as usual, chapter 14 and 15 assignment on Cengage My tab will be due by the deadline on Sunday, November the 3rd. If you have or complete your assignment from last week, you have to go to Blackboard. I believe it's under week 10. where you can submit one-page summary right here. And I already explained in detail about how to complete that project, but I hope that you already have started because it's due this Friday. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any question. See you again next week.